looking at UK wheat, we got the November, this is the current month, spot month at the moment, and we start with the usual with the long-term May monthly chart. Have that in front of us, and closing here last night 15.25, and as you can see, pretty uninspiring October as it comes to end. Tight range, hasn't been able to break out the September range, and obviously not cleared the falling month of August. So looks like we've failed to break out either to the upside or downside. Obviously pop down into the weekly, and you see here I quite easily mark on here now that we've been stuck in this range now for over a year, coming to the spot month where we come into the cash month where we come into futures, and you can see here that obviously market shown that it didn't want to go high above 135, and obviously found support here just below the 110 mark, 108. And at the moment you can see here, this is the weekly chart where these weekly candles are just going like completely sideways action now. We failed to break out and hit our target here of 120 during the month, and all we've done is slip back into a sideways action. If we just pop down and see the daily chart with the moving averages on, you can see now that 60 days flattened out, showing sideways action. The 10 days done the same, and the 20 day, they've all come into sort of this sort of mass tangle here, typical of a sideways non-ranging market. And obviously the RSI has done exactly the same. Obviously you can see on here the November chart, you can see here obviously the high was 118 and the low was 110. Just pop down into the May. This is May 2016, so old crop chart here, and you can see here quite clearly the high here where it didn't want to go above was 100, that's 226, and the low here 128. So unfortunately, technically, until we get a break of this range, obviously what we'll do is find support at the lower end of the range, and obviously find selling action when we hit the top of the range. We can carry us on now and right through to the end of the year, unless we get some kind of a major breakout or news to obviously get this running. The US market is similar to this and is running sideways. And obviously I've looked at the new crop wheat market, and it's got 128, so it's got full carry at £12 a tonne, so nothing to do on that either at the present moment. So obviously we'll just keep an eye on it, put this report next week, and if we get near the top of the range, we can keep an eye on it and see what, if it looks like it's going to break out, or vice versa if it comes down and touch the bottom. Thanks for watching.